Hey beautiful babes, your girl Sweet Angel. Welcome to my kitchen. Today's video is a little bit different because y'all know when I come in the kitchen I'm always slicing, dicing, and juicing. So today I'm going to show all of my beautiful babes how to clean that new juicer. And if you don't have one, check down in the description box. I do have my affiliate link from Amazon and they have some amazing juicers that you're going to love. The one I have is the Beller juicer. I'll have all the details going across the screen here as well as in the description box. I'm not sure if they still carry this one or not, but I'm sure there's a bunch of them that are so similar. But I'm going to show you how to clean it up and how I do it. So just look and observe, and it's really easy. I know a lot of folks have trouble with taking theirs loose and so forth and so on, but I am going to show you how I do it. Okay, let's get to it. So beautiful babes, I'm going to break this out in simple layman's terms just the way I do it. I take an empty bag. First of all, that is where I'm going to dispose all of the pureed produce, and that is where I'm going to dump that into. I then turn on me some hot water, and I also make one side of the sink my soapy water. So right now I'm just opening the bag, taking out, and this is just I call it the presser. I'm not exactly sure. Again, this is layman's terms. This is where you just press the fruit or vegetables into the juice extractor. I then take my Ajax and I put it in the water, get it all sudsy and soapy, and I wash off the pusher cap. I then lay a paper towel out on the counter so I can take all of my parts and lay them on there so they can dry. Now just opening up the motor base here so I can take off the other parts. This part here in my hand is the feed chute and cover. I'm just taking it, putting it inside the bag so I can just take a paper towel and rake out all of the pureed and chopped up produce that is in there, so I can easily just go ahead and get it washed off rather than putting it down the food grinder in the sink. So then I go ahead and take it over to the sink and rinse off all of the little particles under the water and get it all rinsed down, the food disposal. And then I put it in the soapy, sudsy water and cleanse it off good. And then I rinse off again. And that would be the final rinse. Once I finish that, all I do is put it over on the paper towel to dry. So now we're at everybody's least favorite part of the extractor, and that is removing out of there the actual stainless steel strainer and cutting disc. Usually everybody has trouble getting that out, but in order to get it out, just lift it straight up. It should be rather easy. So in order to clean it, it's a little bit more tedious than the rest of the parts because there is the produce that has gotten caught in the little blades. So you do have to take a little brush, and I have the specific little brush that I use that I probably picked up at the Dollar Tree or Walmart, and I just put it in the soapy water. You can rinse it off as well first and then put in the soapy water and just take the brush and scrub around the outside and the inside, being very careful that your fingers do not get near the blades. Okay, just make sure of that. Get all of those little particles out because you don't want any old bad food stuck in there for the next time you use it. So it's not difficult at all. As you can see, it came right out, and it should not be a problem, especially using a brush. I wouldn't use like any type of stainless steel wool pads or anything like that. Just a little plastic brush to easily scrape it all out and then rinse it off thoroughly. I'm checking just to make sure there is nothing left in there and of course trying to be as careful as possible. And once it's all clean, all I do is put it over on the paper towel to dry off. And then next, I just remove the juice bowl. I make sure I clean around the edge of it. Of course, this is actually where the juice comes out of this little spout here. So I clean all of that extra stuff all around it and rinse it off well, putting all the excess, if there's anything left in there, down the food disposal. And then I'll go ahead and take my soapy water and wash it off thoroughly. Just the same process throughout, and I'll go ahead and finish that up, and of course rinse it off and put it on the paper towel to drain it. Okay, we're almost near the end. 2 more pieces left. Now, this is just the basket where all of the junk falls into. So all I'm going to do right now is just dump it into the bag, throw it in the trash, rinse the basket out, and of course using soapy water, and then rinse off again. Now you can put a little trash bag or sack in here to catch it, and that'll make your cleanup even more easier, but I didn't do it on this one, and unfortunately I had a mess to clean up. So now all I'm just doing is cleaning off the motor base here, wiping it down really well. I also take one of my antibacterial towelettes to cleanse it off as well. So I'll be doing that here. And beautiful babes, that is it. That's how I do it. Take it all apart, and then once that dries, I'll just put it back together. So simple as that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry, it was just a little how-to because I did get some questions in regards to it. So now that makes it easy. It's really not hard. It's just about a little hot water, a little soapy water. Get your bag, dump all of the pureed produce into the bag, and throw it in the trash can, and the rest I just simply rinse out. And if you have a food disposal on your sink, then just simply grind up any perhaps particles that did end up getting in the sink. So that's it. I'm your girl Sweet Angel, signing out for now. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a like, drop me a comment, let me know, or if you don't have anything to say, give me some hearts. You know I love hearts, right? Yes, I do. And beautiful babes, don't keep me a secret. Whatever you do, tell everybody where you're hanging out at right here. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.